Hello again. This is going to be my next little series that I do, and this one's even larger than the first one. I guess I'm like working up in amount. So, over the course of last year, I don't want to say every pay, but every month I bought one of the Rainbow High Series 3 dolls. Until I finally had one of each. Some of them I got from Amazon. I found them for like a little bit less. This was before Christmas. And now I go online, I see the prices, I'm like, I should have waited. But then I might not have been able to get them all. I hit the box. I hit the doll box. Look, it tells me how much time I have left. Yay. Okay. So I'm going to do them in order of least favorite to favorite. And it's going to be like before I got them. So I've had chance to like look at them in box a little bit, and one of them at least has changed spots. She's gone up in my esteem. So I'm going to stop the video, open everything up, release them from their plastic prisons, and give my thoughts on each of them for Foster. Least favorite to favorite before I got them. Alright, so doll one is out of the box. Oh man, I have to look for him. She is Emmy Vanda. She is a visual arts focus. She does art. Okay. Sparkle stands, pretty. Her hangers are kind of slightly two different shades of purple. Not sure if that was intentional. Brush, sparkle, purple. So she was my, and probably still is, my least favorite from this line. I'm hoping to fix that. I'm not saying when I say least favorite, it doesn't mean I don't love the doll. I wouldn't have bought her if I didn't like her. But compared to some of the other ones, which are a lot higher in my esteem. So she has this really pretty mauvey, her makeup and stuff is pretty. Mauvey lipstick with some liner and some sparkles in the corners of her eyes. Mine's pretty even, so that's nice. Oh, she's got the head articulation. Okay. And she has these big, two long curls. And this is what it looks like at the back. So they basically split her hair down the back, forced it all the front to make it look like she has a lot of hair. And I'm never like poorly rooted, but and I can understand why they did it, but kind of nice if they hadn't. Like, she looks nice in box, and then you get her out, and it looks like that. No product. Wow. Okay. So she has a really true like grape purple hair with I would say like a raspberry color through it. And I know that her color inspiration is supposed to be orchids. So that purple and that raspberry color is supposed to be inspired by them. And she has kind of a tone on her nails that's in between her two colors of her hair. So not quite the raspberry of her hair, but not the purple either. She has a really detailed hoodie. Yeah, she comes with two hoodies. She must really like hoodies. So it has real ribbon drawstrings. Everything on here is embroidered, which is amazing. Her arm or her elbows have splits in the sweater, and it has those fake plastic metal zippers, or fake plastic metal plastic zipper thing. She's all still kind of zip tied to her clothing, and she has a, I call it, her hair I would say is, well, and I said raspberry, but it might be more of like a red wine color. and that is the same with her skirt. And it's a very, it's definitely a polyester, but it's like kind of little on the sheer side. Like I can see the light through it. And then boots. I love when they give them big boots. It has like RH printed on it, kind of like it's a Louis Vuitton print. And they have, oh, I didn't even notice, actual cord tied around them. And they have little plastic fasteners on the side. So if you untie them, you're not just instantly going to lose them. So one of the reasons, well, there's a couple of reasons why. I'll go through her second outfit. So, another hoodie. Again, real drawstring, amazing. The other one was ribbon. This one's just like a paracord kind of material. Maybe like a really thin paracord. Short sleeve. This is the second shirt underneath. I really love the hot pink. Yeah, it's a little crop top underneath. And then this skirt, I love this skirt. So we've got like a Trip skirt, if you know the brand Trip. Black cotton. This is cotton material. And suspenders that you might be able to put over her arms, but they're cool to just hang down. And little plastic metal fastener things. Love that skirt. Awesome detail, great piece for a lot of the different characters for mix and matching. Love me mix and matching pieces. Amazing shoes. This girl has very good shoes. She's on point with her shoes. So she has little mesh socks with moons on them. So I like, you know, midnight orchid, kind of like mystical, blooms at night, kind of goth, like it all kind of goes with a nice theme, so I like that. Reminds me a little bit of Claudine Wolfe. And her shoes have an R and H for the heel. Yeah. They're sometimes really aggressive with the rainbow theme, so it is what it is. And then it has lavender colored toes, so these would be really cute for Violet. And then ribbon, which, oh, has rainbow printed all over it. Oh, I didn't even notice. I love when I open stuff up and I can see all the little details. It has rainbow printed all over it. And the hangers come with a little instruction manual for how to tie the ribbon on shoes. It's never going to look this good. You got to go through some crazy training to get them to look that good. But so reason why she's last is the embroidered purse on the hoodie. I know it's based off of something that's very high fashion. Okay. Do I feel like it was iconic enough to warrant a recreation in doll form? Maybe. But the fact that this line has 2 dolls, I think, that comes with purses. And purses are one of the things that people are kind of excited about because they don't have very many in the set. It's kind of like a tease. Because it's a really cute patent, what do they call that? Quilted Chanel looking kind of bag. I don't know if this is Moschino look or Moschino, or if it was like Chanel or somebody else. I don't know. But I don't. This outfit's fine. I'm okay with this. This one doesn't scream high fashion to me. Not that that's really what I'm getting these for, anyways. These boots are amazing. The skirt is decent. It's you know, it's not bad. It doesn't have the greatest architecture to it. It's a little bit kind of flowy, crinkly. It's not quite. It's just the type of material they use. But maybe that's just what they were going for. They wanted the oversized hoodie with the little tiny mini skirt on with the big boots. But that hoodie, man, it just, compared to the other ones, it's a big drawback for me. And then the fact that the hairstyles in this line, this is what you get, a lot of long just hair. So it's got the different coloring in it, which it's beautiful colors, but it's also just kind of, what do you call that when you watch a TV show and they do a certain hairstyle in the actresses, because it's easy for them to do over and over and over again and it not look like it's messing up the sequences when they move their hair, kind of thing. She would have been probably good to have maybe a hat, maybe a headband. I don't, no, Cheryl comes with a headband. But I kind of feel like they put their effort into the embroidery and giving her big boots. And I feel like she just needed that little bit of extra push. Now, I had considering giving her bangs, or I'm probably just going to redo her hairstyle and see if I like it better, change out her top, because I'm not a huge fan of it. But yeah, she's very pretty. I brushed her hair out. It was super easy, okay? It was me knocking on how bad her hair was. And, woo! So soft when they first come out of the boxes, too. So yes, this is Emmy Vanda. I don't really know what her name has to do with orchids, but she's very pretty. So there she is if you think you want to add her to your collection. So on to the next one. Alright, on to the next one. Now this one has actually changed on my list of like least favorite to favorite. While she still isn't my favorite, I would say she might be my third instead of my second least. And it is Gabriella Isley. Alright. So when I first saw her, I was like, wow, she's really plain. Like, okay, she's got a sweater and her skirt with her fancy belt and her boots. Like, there's not much like, there's more going on with Amy. She's got more going on than she does. Oh, and she has her little hair clips. So I was a little turned off by how kind of little she came with. But I watched the Doll Awards, and they won their Doll of the Year award for this line, I think. And whoever wonderful human being it was styled her with a hat from the LOL OMGs that was this furry white bucket hat, and I need it. I need it in my life. I get it. It makes me understand this aesthetic. So, 90s, snakeskin, little turtleneck with a little shiny, like, she's pure, like, 90s nostalgia. Like, or I'm saying 90s, I should be saying 2000. 2000 nostalgia. So, I get it. I get it. I'm sorry, Rainbow High. I get it now. So, she has, her box hair was not too bad. They actually took a little bit of, like, whoever did this was doing a good job on how they split the hair in the back. So she's sparkly for sure. She's got that face shimmer on, and she's got different kind of blues and whites, eyeshadow, very detailed eyes, very round, and pearlesque pink lips. So she's got the baby blue and the baby pink down pat. And this, like, the sweater, it's so nice to see something that's not just printed polyester. Like, this has texture. This has threads in it that have flicks of silver. Like, you know, I don't know if the design choices were strictly design choices or if they made some of them money-wise, but, you know, they would have had, this is a more expensive material, so I get it now. I understand. But it goes with the aesthetic. And then she has, you know, I'm still a little bit on the fence on the belt. It is detachable. But it just, often when I saw it photographed, you'd have them, like, flip weird, and you wouldn't be able to read it. but it's cute. I like the fact that all the little letters are kind of studded, so they look like they're dyed, like they have rhinestones on them, and you know, I get it now. I'm not hating on it anymore. And then of course the PVC belt kind of reminds me of something that like one of the fembots from or something from brain fart, Austin Powers. Looks like something a girl from Austin Powers would wear. Britney Spears in the 2000s. And then the little snakeskin boots. Cute. Alright. Now her second shoes. The shoes, oh, they have little tiny painted stitch detail on them. It doesn't line up perfectly. Who cares? Cool. Okay. So, just little heels with backwards. There's a mirrored R's on them. The heels are actually separate plastic, and it's clear and painted with silver, and I'm not entirely sure if it's a wash. It kind of looks pearlesque almost, but it might not be. Anyway, so yeah. And then around the band, I don't even know if you can see it. Whoop! I don't know if that'll focus. It's tiny, tiny, tiny little blue stitches. Oh, and a silver buckle painted on the side. So I think Gabriella, okay, she is fashion technology focus. So what I feel like that means is screen printing. So same with her boots. They're kind of like a printed, so like she could have designed them on the computer and then got them printed onto the fabric. But the other thing is how to make materials. Oh my goodness, it's even better out of the box. Okay, so fantastic piece. This snakeskin jacket with ribbon detail up the arms. I hope this doesn't wear and fall apart. And it's got a big ass honkin' rainbow buckle on it. That thing's pretty gaudy. But the dress, I'm actually gonna take this off. Oh, she comes with a necklace. I forgot that. See, this is like the best part of opening this stuff up, because even though I've looked at it in a while, cutting this off gently, so I'm gonna fuck it up. Bad word, sorry. Honestly, I'm not really the type to swear much. I know you don't believe me, but... Okay, so she comes with a choker that says rainbow. And it has a little snap in the back. I wonder if that's like a gummy plastic. But yes, this dress, I don't even know if it'll pick up, but it's like holographic and like 3D holographic almost. And it has ruching and ribbon on the sides. And it actually has, one shoulder strap is like a silver ribbon. So cool. So this would be the technology. I wonder how this would look in blacklight, if it would show anything. So she's definitely gone up in my esteem. I'm excited to mix and match some of her clothing pieces and change her maybe into something else and see what we do. And you know, I like her hair well enough, so I'm not going to change it. Like, I like the fact she's got the two hair clips. It's very again, like 90s and early 2000s is very hair clips for everybody. Oh, she's got some, she's shedding. They always have a shed after they get out of the box normally. I got so much hair, it doesn't matter. Anyway, so on to the next one. All right, she's out of the box. I didn't check her name again. Daria? Rosalind? So, I think she was the first one that I bought. Ooh. I'll put her arm down and it made a sound. Okay, we're good. But now I'm like, should I put her higher than Georgia? So this one's clothes are fantastic. The level of detail, like, she blows Emmy out of the water for sure. So she has like a dark mauve eye that's a lot simpler than some of the other ones, and kind of a pearlesque mauve lip, and then I would say like a true Barbie pink hair with baby pink in it. And she has a hairstyle. We like the hairstyle. So she's got 2 crunchy ringlets. The rest does not have any product in it. But again, we have the flat hair in the box. And then she's got a short little updo that's just kind of like the kind of front part of her hair. And then she has on a white t-shirt, crop top probably, that I'm sure is a separate piece from the dress. Which again, another thing I didn't realize, it has little black lace at the top, and it's a metallic, like a, we'll say, Barbie Superstar pink. And it says magic all over it, which is nice to see something other than rainbow written on their clothing. We love that. Little disappointing that the bottom is just serge stitched, but with the amount of detail that's on her clothing, I'll take it. So she has, they look like Doc Martens, but they have like a clear jelly base. The color on the bottom of the shoes is kind of ugly. But they have painted all this painted detail on them. Roses, and then the shoelace is tied around the shoe itself. And she actually has rose socks. So her shoe sock set is kind of like Skylar's from the first line, where she had the clear boots with the cloud socks. I don't know if that's like a big thing in high fashion. They do a lot of socks in this line, right? Did they? Oh, okay. Gabriella didn't have socks. Okay. Like, everybody's got socks. She has socks though. And the crowning piece on this outfit, the jacket, we have again, the things I can't see when they're in the box. So it's a super pale pink, almost like a 2010s pink. I don't know why I keep naming the pinks different things, because I wouldn't call it a baby pink. I think that's why I'm trying to specify. It's more like that color that a lot of like influencers were wearing online. And then it has black on the other side. Now, the thing I couldn't see when she was in the box, the black material actually has a gray print on top of it. I don't think it's supposed to look like cheetah print. It just kind of looks like random distressing. But then she has all this embroidery. Roses all over the back, roses on both the sleeves, cutouts on the shoulders. Like, this is the jacket of my dreams. It is fantastic. I'm sure it's based off of something real. So her coloration is a little disjointed. Like, I know they're trying to go with like colors of the rainbow. Orchid's not really a color though. Rose is, but how many of the colors on this doll are actual what somebody would call a rose? Would you call a rose pink? Or would you call a rose red? You know, they kind of did both on her shoes, pink and red. But she's got a lot of different colors on. She's, you know, she's not unharmonious. Like, she's not, she's mismatched, but it's not aggressively mismatched. I think the color tweaking could have been a little better. Like, the coat goes really good with her hair. The shoes are fine. The roses on the shoes are fine. But then we have these tones of pink with this kind of purple toned pink. So I think a little bit of a color tweak would have made this match just a little bit better. But again, that's not that big of a deal. I love the outfit. I love the shoes. The second outfit, though, a lot of people really, really, really love this one, and I 110% understand. We have a matching two-piece pinstripe off the shoulder, kind of little bustier looking thing. Again, covered in embroidery. Embroidered roses on the front and the back. Thank you very much, Mattel. Pay attention. And two little embroidered safety pins. Yeah, I don't think none of these ones, a bunch of these didn't come with earrings. So she would, I don't know if they're going to make an earring pack, but safety pin earrings would work really well on this doll. So the other thing that makes this one special, she comes with a purse. Now up to this point, I think the only purse was in the closet set. And that was kind of like a Chanel quilted. Yes, we talked about that before. This might be another Chanel inspired purse. It looks very much like, you know, 1950s, 1940s, and it has a little plastic handle. It opens with Velcro. You can actually put something in it. She doesn't come with anything you could put in it. Printed flowers, which understandable considering how much embroidery is on the rest of this. And, you know, just to make it that much special, we have kind of like a holographic gold corners on the purse. You know, it's fantastic. So lastly, we have her shoes. Cute. Okay. So they have RH buckle on the front. We have a little buckle up on the side. You know, this is kind of like their classic shape. They do a lot of this type of shoe. I don't know what you call it. But the two special things about this are the shoe itself is pearlesque. So it's like a peachy pink, which again doesn't really match any of the colors on the doll. Maybe, no, it doesn't. And then it has, Monster High would be proud, rose heels. These look like something Briar Rose from Ever After High would wear. And they're done really nice. Like, they look a little strange from the back profile, but from the side profile, they make sense, right? And besides doing like a full chunk down, I don't know how you'd make that look better. They probably could have did just like a little row of roses right here. But it's also a separate plastic piece than the shoe itself, in black on the bottom. So yeah, that is, nope, her name's gone. Daria. Daria, the cartoon Daria. But yeah, again, it's not that I dislike her. I just like some of the other ones better. So on to the next one. I don't know if we're going to be able to get these all done. Hey, I almost forgot to mention that Daria here is a music focus, so that kind of explains her like rock aesthetic. Okay, so next on the list we have Georgia, and she's even cuter out of the box. So, yay! Okay. She has a very matte face, and it is, her skin tone's so pretty. Her eye makeup's a little off. They're always doing these lined lips. I kind of wish they'd calm down on the lined lips a bit, but she's wearing an outfit that I could actually see like an influencer wearing. So I'm gonna cut her shirt open. A little sweater, a little cardigan. So this little tank with the peach on it, her name is Georgia, like George Peach. I'm sure that there's something like this out there, like not just high fashion too. Like this looks like something that somebody would be wearing right now, like regular regular people clothing. Okay, so we'll start at the top. She has a very pretty pale orange with blonde highlights and very curly hair. I'm excited to run my fingers through it and get rid of that thing. Her skin tone is just so nice. I'm glad they chose a darker skin tone for this color. So she has a little tank with little ribbon straps and embroidered peach. Again, no printing on here. She has a sweater. I think it has a bit of a subtle stripe pattern. It's like a pale pink and the orange. Big gaudy gold buttons that have RH on them. Oh, and her sweater does have occasional sequins kind of woven into the little threads there. So it kind of looks like something that was crocheted. So again, different textures in the material. We have a pair of pale orange pants with RH printed all down one side and on one leg in the back. She has socks that have probably just RH scribbled on them in pink. Really cute sneakers. I like these. I would wear these. They have like a jelly bottom. Again, they remind me like 90s. And then they get the three-tone and like a pearlesque. The orange is like a pearlesque colored pink on the toes. Just so nice. Just so pretty. And I think some people were disappointed in the fact that both her shoes that she comes with are sneakers. I was sitting here thinking, I haven't watched the show in a while, but it said that she's a performance major. So maybe she does like sneaker videos where they like flex and strike poses in their sneakers. Maybe that's what she's doing. She's doing sneaker commercials. Maybe she's a sneakerhead. Adorable sneakerhead. So a lot of people really love this doll. And she also comes with an outfit that was kind of like Daria's. It's a matching two-piece. Both of them kind of remind me something that you'd see like a K-pop idol wear. Because they do a lot of the matching two-piece sets. So cute with the pearls around the bottom. This little like sheer mesh with the pearls. Hopefully they don't fall off. It has little faux leather vinyl-y little flowers on it. And real pockets. Like, doesn't get... They know their stuff. So they have little RH faux metal straps here. And little buttons. But one of the really cool things is that this is actually two pieces. Let's see if I get this off. Yay! So that's a little tube top with pearls around the top. So you can kind of see it, I think, when it's on the character. Just kind of peekabooing. Peekaboo. There we go. Peekabooing. Peekabooing out of the top. But yes, adorable. And then, of course, we have another purse. Thank you, Rainbow High. Thank you, MGA. And it has a little white flower that matches. So this is so cute. I don't know. I might not be able to switch. I think I'll have to switch Isley and Daria. And put Gabriella above Daria. And I think Miss George is going to stay exactly where she is. I wish she came with pearl earrings. I think that really would have just finished off her style. Because they all have pierced ears. So you can switch the earrings in and out, which is really appreciated. But yeah, she should have came with pearls. Touch. Oh yeah, and her hair clips, I completely forgot. So she comes with a whole bunch. That one says love, rainbow, just a plain barrette, and then that one says sparkle and rainbow again. So as much as I would love to steal these and put these on other dolls, I think my Avery has, I put one of the clips from the closet in her hair, and then I have a little tiny Barbie hair clip. It's got her profile on it, Barbie's profile. I've got that in her hair too. Just decor style on the front of her hair, but I think I'm gonna leave Georgia as she is. Okay, so on to the next one. We'll see if we can actually get through these last two. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do, because I'm almost out of space, is I'm gonna do this one and then upload, and then I will do my number one pick. I'm pretty sure it's still my number one pick. So we have Cheryl Myers. So again, I'm a child of I was born in '86, so I was a child of the, well, kind of 80s, 90s, and 2000s. So I loved Clueless. I loved the fashion. I loved the characters. I thought they were like super cool. You know, they were living the dream, right? That like computer program that Cher uses to pick out her wardrobe, and that first outfit was so iconic. So the fact that they stuck Cher in the background not only was fun, but then people liked her and noticed her and were talking about her, and then they made a doll and they changed her outfit a bit. So I think that's pretty cool. Like, not that there was anything wrong with her outfit. I think it was a little plain, but it also wasn't I don't think it was a direct rip-off from the movie either. So that good job. So I think the only thing that I'm not super crazy about is they do a lot of lined lips. And I just feel like I want her to feel a little bit more like Cher from that time frame, and not with these like lined lips. So if I ever get the chance, if I ever find another one, I'm going to take her lips off, paint them different color. So she has one color hair, which is fine because it's a very pretty like golden color. The curls are really nice. Again, no product, not crunchy at all. She has a weird parting in the back, but not like the other ones. She has these cool RH big pearls hanging off the bottom. Those kind of look like something that somebody in that time frame of Clueless would have worn. She has, again, I'm sure it's a crop top. They're always crop tops with rainbow on the front and a dress, but I think it sits a little low. I don't know if I'd wear it without something underneath it. I love you. You go ahead, make some noise. Okay.
But you're filming.
But I'm filming. He's hungry, I think. He has the bread. So I also like the fact that they took and they used 3 different types of plaids. Now I think that Cheryl is textile design business. It's not safe over here, probably. Sorry. So the theory would be that she designed each one of these fabrics to go together. So I thought that was pretty cool. So she just has a simple blazer. It does have some gold thread running through it. It has the same buttons as George's does. Little RH logos on them. I think that's the same. Yeah, this is the same belt buckle that's on Gabriella's little snakeskin jacket. And yeah, and her dress has 2 layers. So this is like a gingham, a little bit more like a gingham, and that's a little bit more of a plain plaid. This is more of like a fancier one. So then she has knee-high socks, and she has kind of like a pale yellow Mary Jane style shoe with a little bow on the side. Those are so cute. and it's like the heel has pierced a pearl, so she's got her pearl theme going on. Oh, and the pearls on her earrings are pearlesque. And the studs are painted. Just so good, so good. Okay, so her shoes are interesting. Her second ones, they have kind of like this cage effect going on. They feel a little bit like a piece of luggage or something. I'm not sure what that's inspired by, but they're also like yellow pearlesque, but it's like more like a shimmer and less like a pearlesque. It's not different colors. Those are really cute. I like those a lot. And then she comes with an outfit that's inspired by the outfit that Cher wore in the movie when she goes to take her driver's test. Of course, she fails her driver's test in the movie if you haven't seen it. So she wears one of these really long, sheer dress shirts with a sweater vest and a little pleated skirt underneath that. This one is definitely inspired by, like, I want to say Givenchy or Valentino or something like that. It feels very like 80s Italian kind of print, something you'd see on a scarf from that time frame. And her sweater vest has rainbow embroidered on it. Now, I feel like they didn't have to do that. They really just didn't have to do this at all. I kind of wish they hadn't have, because I don't feel, not everything in this needs to have a rainbow on it. So lastly, one of the really cool pieces is a headband, and it says rainbow. It says rainbow on it, so you can't see that when it's on the doll. I don't actually know which way it's supposed to. So you can barely see it on the doll. But, you know, I appreciate, you know. Oh, what would have been really cute is one of those chunky, just the chunky 80s ones. They're like got the thick foam in them and they stick really high up. That would have been cool. Cher does wear headbands though. So they, you know, they really went with the, what would she wear? And I find it too interesting that, like, her outfit is so very, like, vibrant yellow, and then her shoes are this very, like, something you'd paint a bathroom, like this really pale yellow. I like the design of these shoes. I kind of hope they use it again. But anyway, so this is Cheryl. Does not come with a purse, but she comes with her really cool little headband, and oh, these curls are fun. Boop. Boop. Okay, so I need to upload all of this, and I'll probably get back to this. Probably not tonight because I'm lazy. But it's probably no surprise what my favorite one is. It's Daphne. I was gonna say Daphne. Daphne. Okay, so I'm gonna log off for now and upload all this stuff to my computer. And so thank you for sitting and listening to me just chitter chatter on. And you have a wonderful day. Okay, so she's out of the box, and she is still my favorite from this line. Daphne is an accessory major, so she has these big rainbow earrings. And I know she's mint, like her hair is definitely mint, but sometimes it kind of reads baby blue. I love her lips. I love her eye makeup, her eyebrows. Are her eyebrows a little uneven? Yeah, I think they are, but I don't even care. And she's supposed to come with like long, like crinky hair, like crimped hair, but they've kind of done these rolls of it. I may do like a full head braid, like a bunch of braids in it, big ones, and then do like a quick oil. So she has like really defined kinks. So her hair is different than everybody else's because she's got that kinky hair. She's wearing, I think this is like a Givenchy or Prada inspired little jacket. She has a little, it almost looks like a bralette, like an active bra. And she has metallic plastic zipper, but it has like a metallic finish on it. Just a little RH dangle, or RR. That's in metal too, like a metal look. This skirt is like what I would call a Chanel tweed, and then it has a little real metal grommet and a scarf tied through it. And then her shoes have a clear plastic strap over the toes and a little gold. It's not a watch, but it's like a little circular emblem there. And she has gold straps on the sides of black bottoms. So pretty basic shoes. You know, they added a little bit with the clear plastic. Her second pair of shoes are also kind of basic. They're just little strappy heels that go wrap around one side, and they have gold zipper. It's like an actual zipper, so there's like a little toggle right there. And so these, the gold wrapped around is meant to look like they're unzipped. Again, I'm sure it's based off of something real. These are actually, they have a pearlesque finish to them, so that's kind of a nice. And then they have rainbow written on the inside there. So they're kind of plain, but then they're like, they have their own, you know, a little bit of interesting detail. I'm going to cut this so I can look and show the shirt a bit better. Oh, okay. So her second outfit, I like it. It's a quilted kind of blazer jacket with pockets and gold embroidery, the cuffs and around this the edge and the tops of the pockets. Now it's actually, I would say, a micro suede or faux, what do they call that? They make a lot of couches out of this material. Probably because it's easy to clean. It was like a really, really big fad for a while. You can get curtains out of it too. And then she has a necklace, or a shirt that has a necklace kind of printed on it that says rainbow. Reminds me a little bit of Gabriella's belt, kind of. Just not with the Chanel chain of ribbon there. And then her pants have a lot going on. They have a bunch of patches on them. They're different materials, which is cool. And that's like a snake skin. This probably would have, these would probably go well on Gabriella because of that. And the bottoms are like, the pants themselves read as like a light blue, and then the cuffs are green. And then down this leg it has written Rainbow High. And we have the grommet, and we have real pockets in the back, real pant straps. Between her makeup and her color scheme, and you know, I don't feel that they did poorly with her outfits. Like I wouldn't say they're my favorite clothing in the bunch. I really like Cheryl's clothing. I also really like the two-piece that Georgia and Daria have, the matching two pieces that they have. I think those are really cool. And Daria's jean jacket, her two-tone jean jacket. But I like the style well enough. I would say my one, besides the fact that I wish her hair was more crimped. Like I wish, because again, like with the hairstyles, we've got like side part, center part. I'm looking at them beside me right here. One updo, couple hair clips. So look, we have, I'll take the headband off because that's the second accessory piece. So we have side parts, hair clips. Ooh, that's not good. We have center parts, hair clips. Oh, there goes center part, no hair clips. And then we have, come on, you can do it. This is Daria. We have Daria's little, you know, half up, half down with the curls in the front. So she actually has a hairstyle. And then we have Daphne, thank you. We have Daphne, and she's supposed to have like kinky hair. Like, she doesn't have the big baloney curls, but I just wish it was more defined. But maybe if it was more defined, it might make her hair really big and poofy. And these are rooted. They're all rooted really nicely. I think my other only complaint, you know, her shoes are very plain, but then her outfit pieces go so well together that, again, I feel weird about complaining about that. Is this little ribbon on the side. I see a lot of people take this off, this little scarf piece. It has rainbow printed on it. But I think my issue with it is the fact that it's serge stitched. So I would have probably preferred, I don't know, like with the materials, some materials you can use and when you cut them, they don't fray. So they had to serge stitch this material, obviously, because it would fray. But I almost wish I wish they would have either used a different material or just glued it. Like, you know, it's small enough of a detail that I don't think if they glued it, people would have minded. But just that serge stitch is so chunky. And like, I really am tempted to take it and pull the serge stitch off and just see what it looks like. It's my doll, I can do what I want to it, right? But I got through them all, yay! I'm gonna redress them all in their secondary outfits and like, show them and maybe talk about it a little bit more. I'm not sure, we'll see. But yeah, thank you for sitting with me and listening to me ramble on. Bye!